we're talking of motivation.
Motivation.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and it happened that another question raised in the middle of conversation. So people were like, they were talking of discipline more than they were talking of the topic of that day, the motivation. So I don't know what you understand with motivation, because for me, motivation is like, there's a certain quote that goes like, motivation is like a spark, and discipline is the fuel.
Yeah. If you have no discipline, no matter the motivation you people tell you, it can't work. First you need to have discipline. Then the motivation can work.
I think motivation comes first.
I think discipline comes first.
No. Okay, like, discipline is the way I define discipline based on my own perspective. Like the way I define discipline is, it doesn't matter how tired you are, but you're gonna grind.
You have to
whether
do
you
it.
yeah,
You have to do it, right?
whether you want it, whether you don't.
Does that come with motivation? When you wake up first in the morning, what comes in your mind first, the discipline or the motivation? So you're trying to tell me that motivation is important more than the discipline?
No, I don't mean important.
No, the way you say which one comes first.
No. Like, motivation is the one that just
drives you.
Yeah, not drives you. No. The one that drives you, both of them, they will drive you.
Which one?
But the one that fuels is the discipline. So motivation is the spark, like you have a lighter. The lighter is just you switch on. That is the motivation I'm talking about.
Let me ask you something then. Which do you think can work without the other one? Do you think without discipline and you have motivation, you can go far? Or without motivation, I mean with motivation, but without discipline, you can go far? Which one can
you don't need motivation to do stuff.
You need
okay. On the same
so basically
day,
you're saying you don't need motivation to do things, but you need discipline.
Yeah, obviously.
Exactly.
So motivation is 5%. Discipline is 95%.
This comes even to the military training for the civil servant people. Some of them, they're not motivated.
In our lives,
they're just doing it because they are disciplined. You have to get the discipline first. When you go to the civil life or let's say the military or the people in uniform, they are disciplined. Most of them are not motivated. First thing they are told, the first thing you have to have discipline. This happens even when you are in school, in a primary or high school. You're in a scouts, right? They have to tell you that you have to have the discipline to be neat, always clean, always be prepared, that's a discipline. But the motivation of do this, no. That's up to you. That motivation comes with your goals. The goals you have, the vision you have.
So, I don't know how you define motivation. How do you define it?
Motivation. Motivation is something that you said something
Make
that
it
can
very
fuel.
practical and simple as well.
As in my own terms, I can define motivation as something that can keep me going, that can help me do something or attain some certain goals.
Okay, but that is one way of putting it. But motivation is, I will make it very practical. Okay, I didn't want to come here. In the morning, I was very motivated to have a podcast today. And it reached to a point, the motivation was like, it's gone. It's like dopamine. So it was gone. But what made me come here is the discipline. Yeah.
You have to do it no matter
what. So motivation is that urge, the urge that comes for maybe minutes, hours, seconds, then it goes.
If you have a dream, if you have vision, if you are an ambition person, do you need motivation?
So, are you phrasing the question with me?
I'm asking you because
I'm ambitious, but what keeps me moving is not motivation. Though motivation comes. What I will say in a philosophical point of view, I'll say motivation and discipline exist inside me.
Do you motivate yourself?
Yeah, sometimes I do.
Sometimes, exactly. Sometimes. Why sometimes and not all the time?
Okay, reason being, there are so many stuffs. Yeah, let's say, I'll make it very practical. Let's say, I want to cook. I don't like cooking. But I'll just create a mental construct like, the food that I'm going to cook is more sweet than, this will drive the motivation in me.
Personally, I feel like, okay, on my case, I don't think I need that much motivation. As long as I have discipline, I know what I have to do and I have a goal. I don't need someone to tell me, hey, do this, don't mind about life, don't worry, everything will be fine. No, even I don't even tell myself that, hey, don't worry, everything will be fine. As long as I have the idea of what I want to do, as long as I have the idea. I think motivation comes when you just lose the hope in life, or when you lose the line. Where you go and you lose the focus, that's where motivation comes in. And someone tell you, don't worry, remember your goal, remember your aim. Or you start telling yourself, hey, you know what, I'm not lose, I'm not a loser. You see, motivation comes first with the idea of you're not sure of yourself, or what you're doing, or where you're going. You see, you start like, let's say, I was doing something, and then all of a sudden things just go negative. Everything is negative. Do I need to tell myself everything will be fine, or do I need to keep just pushing? I have to believe in my mind that everything will be fine. I don't need motivation.
Actually, you don't have to believe that everything will be fine. You already believe in it.
Exactly.
You already believe that everything is fine.
Mhm.
You know, no matter how hard the journey becomes, you know, we are desert vibes, right?
Mhm.
So no matter how dry the journey is,
Mhm.
we'll just keep on grinding.
So motivational speakers, like, that's, I think it's a mind game. Many people are weak here.
No, you can say that. You can.
Yeah,
say
it's a mind game.
some people, they are motivation speakers that maybe they are doing it for the sake of earning money, and there are some people that are doing it for the sake of helping you. I'll just give you a very practical example.
Uh-huh.
Don't confuse between a motivational speaker and someone who is telling you the truth. He's still motivating you, whether he's lying, whether he's telling you the truth.
Yeah.
But there's somebody who has undergone through the experience that he's sharing with you. Why? I will ask you a question. Why do people choose mentors and coaches?
Because those are people with experience. They have been through the same things that they had.
So when your mentor is telling you not to do something, is he motivating you, or is he teaching you the way?
He's teaching you.
So, but still people call it motivation, right?
Yeah.
What will you say about self-motivation? Let's forget about the motivation that you get from other people. What about your self-motivation? Give me the aspects of motivation.
Like, let me say first of all, basically what I do almost every day. Since I came from a country to here, you know, I have to have a goal.
Obviously, yeah.
I have to motivate myself from the beginning of the day, in the morning when I wake up. Before I climb out of the bed, I have to know today, in this week and this month, I want this and this and this. And first, you don't need motivation if you don't have any goal. If you have no innovation, you don't need motivation, because why are you doing? What is it for? You need to have some problems that you need to solve, not to have motivation.
Yeah, I got it.
For you, like, this is like, let's put it in terms of something that is a mechanic or something, like, or let's say a vehicle, for instance. Where does motivation suits in a vehicle? Is it a fuel? Is it a drive? Is it a road that it's going through? What is it?
Motivation is the ignition. You need to start the car.
Exactly.
The starting of the car, that is the motivation.
So exactly. So when it comes to you have to know what I want first of all before you're going to like start whatever your day.
I love that. Yeah.
You have to know that today, at the end of the day, this is what I want. So basically, the whole day, you're the target of what you want. So no matter the issues will come by, you know what we are going today. I want this. Let's say that people get paid at the end of the day. So if you miss around during the day, you can't get the money. So of course you have to stick by the
rules or something.
By the rules. No, even if you come and teach me, no. At the end I want something.
So basically what you're saying is motivation cannot exist without a reason.
Or a goal. Or a target.
Wow. So it cannot exist
without
a reason.
Like for instance, for us, our contract mostly are here 2 year contract, right? At the end of the 2 years, maybe you have your target, this is the kind of money I want, 200, 300, 400, 500. So you have to motivate yourself, to make yourself strong and disciplined, for you to stick by the rule, not to spend more, to spend less. So at the end of these 2 years, you can have a certain amount, or you can complete a certain goals that you've targeted. You see? So like, let's say you building, or let's say you have a plan. So from the beginning of this plan, this is where the motivation comes in. From the beginning of this plan, the moment the plan sticks into your mind, that's where it will decide if you have motivation towards the plan. If you have motivation, if you have no motivation, of course this plan will not be important to you. But if you have the motivation, you know what you want, you stick to the rules and make sure that you complete the plan.
So
Make sure the plan succeeds.
you stick to the main business, no matter the distractions that comes.
Anyway, so you're telling me something about the Friday, about the before we jump into motivation and
Yeah, the practical philosophy.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I would love people to join practical philosophy. That will usually happen in quick bites. Yeah.
because you feel like many people here in Doha in Gulf need motivation.
It's not about motivation. This was just a topic of that day.
Mhm.
We talk of plenty of stuff. No, it's practical philosophy.
I think nowadays even the masculine men, they feel they don't need that. Me being one of them. Sometimes I feel I don't need motivation to keep me going.
For me, I do.
For you, you do. I tell you my reason, and you tell me your reason why you don't need. Why you need. For me, I tell you why I don't need. First of all, you've been through a lot of things. Personally, I've been through a lot of things. I've seen things.
Mhm.
I've learned through those experiences that you told us. I mean, the experiences. You know, if you don't do this and this is the result. There are the consequences of there will be outcome of every situation. So basically, I don't need to go on YouTube and listen to someone telling me, oh, wake up early in the morning, do this and this and this, prepare your bed first. I already know if I don't do this, what will happen. I don't know if I go to, club, do whatever and whatever. I know that already there will be consequences. You see?
You know, they say
Uh-huh.
some people are dead without them knowing that they are dead.
Mhm.
A dead man walking.
Mhm.
So you'll find somebody, like what you just said, you'll find somebody, he lack awareness and he has ignorance of wanting to know more. So if
He doesn't know.
okay,
And he
if
doesn't
you don't
care.
if you don't listen to the other person, like right now you're listening to me and you're giving me your point of view.
Mhm.
I'm learning from you and you're learning from me.
Mhm.
So if you listen to that guy, yeah, it won't be a chit chat or something, but you'll get to know the negative things that he say and whatever thing that you can pick from there. Maybe he's talking of maybe let's say 99% of
Yeah.
bullshit, but you'll take the 1%.
Yeah.
But will you be able to know that he's talking 99% bullshit without listening?
No.
And it will be easier for you. You'll find yourself motivating another guy. Saying,
Yeah.
"You're listening to that guy? No."
Like,
Like-
you know me, I used to love Jim Rohn.
Mhm.
Actually, I've listened to many podcasts of Jim Rohn and also Robert Kiyosaki.
Mhm.
Do you know them, right?
Yeah,
You
I
know
do
them?
know Robert
I
Kiyosaki.
used to listen to them, read the books a lot and a lot and a lot. But then you listen to this and you're not doing whatever you listen, right? You're listening every day from 3 o'clock in the morning. 5 a.m. You're listening to motivation. You're doing whatever, reading whatever. But when you come to reality, you're doing the opposite, the exact opposite of what you're
So
listening.
this brings me to maybe seeking knowledge is nothing, but the application of the knowledge that you're seeking is everything. I have
So-
a-
This comes when whatever you're doing necessary at that time.
Wow.
You want to learn how to be a pilot, but you have no the mandate. You're not in a position to be a pilot at that time. Okay, you will learn, but maybe you'll learn a lot of things on the process. Maybe you'll forget. You see, let me ask you something. Is it necessary to read a book about how to become an entrepreneur now? And you know you have a 2-year or 3-year contract here in Gulf. Or is it necessary to read that when you join here, when you come here the first month? Or is it necessary to read that the last week or the last month when you're going home? When is it applicable? When do you think it's better to read that book?
When you talk of this is entrepreneur book, right?
Mhm.
So entrepreneur book, you'll have to read it now. Like somebody who has never read a book to do with finances and stuff,
Mhm.
you need to read now because when it comes to entrepreneur, you don't need money
Yeah.
for you to start a business,
Yeah.
right?
In India.
Hmm?
Yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. So you don't need money to start a business or to become an entrepreneur.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to motivate anybody else out there, but there's a guy
Mhm.
who he's based in UAE. I listened to one of his podcasts.
Mhm.
This guy now owns a real estate startup.
Uh-huh.
Like he's building towers for people. They are investing in real estate. But this guy started from nothing. Like he had nothing. When he went to UAE, he went as a free visa staff, and right now the guy owns plenty of shares in real estate.
Because he understood that there's no any wrong time of doing something that is positive to your brain.
I don't know where he got the knowledge, but for me, if I was to be asked, when I can read the entrepreneurship book, I'll say, yeah, when you came here in Qatar, read the entrepreneur.
No time, no specific time, not doing at this time or this time.
No
the time is the right time.
Yeah. But you'll find somebody is not maybe listening to these entrepreneur books or reading these entrepreneur books, but they are on social media.
Yeah, I was asking that because someone will prefer, someone will come and tell you, I will go home maybe after 2 years. So in my last 2 months, this book will be necessary to me. For now, let me find something else.
But you don't.
You see, no, I'm just telling you something. There's someone who will come and tell you. And then there's another person who will come and say, I will read it now. Maybe during the process of being here, I will just have some ideas, 1 or 2 or 3, something that will be applicable from this book. You see. So basically, what I'm saying that there's no any right or wrong time for you if you know you're getting something in your brain that is positive or getting knowledge. You see.
The best time to start is now.
Is now.
Yeah. If you have no idea of, maybe, let's say you lack the knowledge, but the best time to start is now. That is what I can say. And there's something you said. Okay, when it comes to application of knowledge, that is very important. So there's no need for me waiting for 2 years to go and start reading a certain book. Let's say I was recommended to a certain financial book in, let's say, back in 2019. Because my contract is 5 years, let me wait for the 5 years too. I will read it in the last 3 months. I can read the book in that first year. After reading the book, I get the concept in this book. I grab another book. I get the concept in this book. I grab another one.
Cut you shorter. You have 5 books.
Sure.
You have 5 books at the same time. How do you choose which book to start with? Those 5 books.
Okay.
Yep. No, like now here you are. You have 5 books. How will you choose? Let me start with this one. Let me end with this one.
That's where mentors come in. If you truly don't know where to start, you need to ask a friend who have read all the 5 books. Because I cannot ask you about watching a certain movie or reading a certain book, but you have not read it. So if there's a guy who has read all the 5 books, we all have these friends who like watching movies. They will tell you every movie that is, this movie.
This one is connected to this one. Then go to this one.
We also have friends who read books.
Yeah.
I have a friend of mine, if you have any question about a book, just ask him. He'll tell you, just read this one first, then come to this one. But me, I read that one first.
I don't know why, but there's a book I spent 2 years reading.
2 years?
Yes.
How many pages was it?
No, it's just a small book. I don't know why I was lazy, man. You know the Stoic? Letters from the Stoic.
The Manual of Living?
Yeah, that book I read it almost. You know, I don't know what's wrong. I read that 3 months, the Stoicism. 3 months, then again after 5 months, like I went 2 years.
Yeah, I agree. For me, I have a Stoicism book.
Yeah.
I've read, I think, half of it. It's a very small manual.
Very small, yeah.
Yeah.
With
So that
Seneca on the cover, right? Seneca, I mean, yeah.
No, mine wasn't Seneca. Mine wasn't Seneca. Mine is Epictetus. Yeah. So I need to read Marcus' book on Stoicism. They all talk about Stoicism.
Yeah, on the Stoicism, that is Marcus and this guy.
Epictetus,
and
Seneca.
Yeah. That's on the Stoic. So, all the letters are there.
Yeah, you'll find somebody loves. For me, I'm reading Epictetus right now. So I have more of Epictetus. When I'm arguing with somebody else, maybe who have read Seneca, Seneca is at times negative about what Epictetus taught.
Yeah.
Then another guy who is Marcus had negative views on Epictetus. Yeah. So if you read all the books, you get the concept. Yeah. Back to my point. If you have 5 financial books, you read this book, you know where these people, where this one is wrong, where this one is wrong, where...
I think they don't fight each other, they're just that they have different knowledge. Someone is smart at this, someone is smart at this. You know, they can't all be the same. They can't, be the same over everything.
Obviously. I think somebody is sent me a message. No, it's okay. So, and what do you think of social media? Because for me, I find social media kind of destructive.
It is. Not that it's kinda, it is. I stayed like 4 years before joining TikTok. I wasn't that much of a fan of TikTok, but I joined TikTok this year.
For me, I had TikTok back in 2022,
Mhm.
2023 when it was starting.
Uh,
I had to delete it.
Many of my friends were having TikTok, you know, doing the videos. I was doing with them, but it never even like I don't know why.
Popped up in your mind,
Yeah, that I need an account. I was so much into Instagram.
It's true, but Instagram is also social media.
Yeah, it's a social media. But now people consider TikTok more social, like more than the other. You know, people forget about Facebook. If you're using Facebook, people consider you as an outdated or what?
No, no,
Still undated,
like
analog.
what I say, you know, Facebook is the social media that has plenty of people.
Is the father of all. A lot of people are there because this one is accessible to all the part of the world, everywhere. In those deep villages, Facebook is there.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. Those people are very loyal fans. If those people decide to support you, they're happy.
Can't stop that.
You find your post, you know, people like Mulama, for instance. They earn a lot of money from Facebook. Every month they are flaunting a lot of 1.2 million earnings from Facebook, and you wonder how.
How do you?
Because people view. People,
Does Facebook pay?
Yeah, Facebook pays and pays
Views?
in plenty.
Because for the people who has plenty of followings, I think they earn from maybe advertising,
Marketing.
affiliate commissions, marketing.
People earn from Facebook through the monetization.
Oh my
Pay
god,
your
I never
videos
knew
and
that.
Get the money back. Yeah.
Never knew that.
Yeah. People are getting out of money, man. I don't know what's happening to us. But anyway, people are different. For me, I don't, put myself in the places where I'm not. Even in TikTok, people are getting money, my friend. So you're asking me something?
Yeah, what do you think of social media? But maybe I'll just give my take. Social media is neither bad, it's also not good as well.
Depends with people.
Yeah.
Depends with the one who's using it.
Depends with the person using it. But if you don't have control over it, it will have control over you.
50%. Okay, let's say even not 50, 60 or 70 is not good.
No. It's
Okay.
neither. Okay, if we were to put the demerits and merits, maybe people can vote on that.
I don't know.
Maybe they will vote on the comment section.
But
the question is,
okay.
Is social media negative or positive based on your own view?
Yeah, I think they should vote.
For you said it's
For me, I can
0.6.
say, okay, it's bad. It's good. It's no. It's medium. 50% good, because there are pastors who are using social media to preach the gospel.
Yeah.
And there are thieves. There are scammers who are using social media to scam people. Also, there are people who are using it to steal, public
Money,
advertise whatever bad comment, bad whatever the things like pornography or things like nudity. You see, so I think it depends with the
So it's the consumer's end.
Yeah.
No, we have the receiver's end and the sender's end.
Yeah.
So if I'm the one sending this, let's view on both sides. We all have social medias. I'm the one who is sending this. There's a guy who is on the receiver's end.
Yeah.
What's the benefit of it to me and the negativity of it to me, and the benefit of it to the receiver and the negativity of it to the receiver?
Yeah.
That's where we can get to where to know where we lie. But you need to get control over it.
Yeah. That's a problem now. That's a problem.
That's where people
That's
lack
a
discipline.
problem. That's a problem. That's the biggest problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because the moment you realize you have access to everything that you want, you'll be curious to know more. What about this? What about this? What about this? Okay. At the same time, you still can use it as a learning tool. You can learn out of things. You can listen to YouTube, learn out of things, get a lot of skills. At the same time, it can be distractful. It can distract your mind. It can lead you to all bad things are there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as I said first, I will withdraw my ones. Let me say it's 50-50. Depends with how you use it.
Okay.
And nowadays, even they track whatever you're doing, whatever your content is. Have you ever realized if you go to Google and Google a bag, if you go on Instagram, all the bags will come there, all the shops. Have you realized that?
Mm.
Yeah, like nowadays, I don't know how. I think the Google account is connected.
Like
If you
you
try-
have registered with your email, you know,
Mhm.
the Instagram and the
Facebook, and the
Facebook,
TikTok.
all these things you have
Yeah,
registered with
connected,
your
yeah.
email ID.
Yeah.
So the email ID that is on Google, the things that you search on Google, it's gonna bring them on your
All the
IG.
pages, yeah, on a GL. So yeah, now that's how it is now.
Bad information are good to other
Uh-huh.
people.
Uh-huh.
Good information are bad to other people. So it is based on the person himself. You know, something that I'm saying is
Discipline.
evil,
Yeah.
to you it might not be evil.
That's why I was telling you discipline is very important because you know, as a man, just moving on your phone and finding some things and just ignoring them, that's need a lot of discipline.
Yeah, back to my quote.
Especially people who are here. Some people are very lonely. Some people are very, very, lonely. I mean, physically and mentally, they are lonely. They have nothing to put with their time. So, the curiosity kills the rat. So you'll be curious. What is this? Like,
You touched of a word, but we are not going to discuss about it. Loneliness. Yeah. So
No, we can just touch it a bit.
no. Today it was about motivation. We also talked of social media. Yeah, I think it's a wrap.
It's been nice.
Yeah,
Man.
follow us on our social media platforms at Desert Vibes Ambassadors.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that is on TikTok,
Yeah.
Desert Vibes Podcast. On YouTube, Desert Vibes Ambassadors. On Instagram, Desert Vibes Ambassadors. And my social medias at Instagram, Desert Vibes _Mwangi. TikTok, Desert Vibes _Mwangi as well. Yeah, your social
You'll
media.
find me on all socials at Kate Alfred. Yeah, just keep loving, keep pushing. And say this is gonna be big. This is gonna be huge. And also comment.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Back to our question, don't forget